We are live. What is up, everybody? Happy Friday. Welcome back to another episode of Benzinga Live that will be the last episode of Benzinga Live like you're used to seeing. I'm sure many of you out there are aware why, but the show will go on. We'll continue to bring you guys good guests. We will continue to bring you some good content, maybe some trade ideas. Who knows? But here comes the man of the hour, the man of the day himself, Mr. Spencer J. Which I don't know what the J stands for. Israel.
Fun fact, my middle name is actually J.
Oh, really?
Like J-A-Y.
So the J stands for J.
Like John Jay?
Yeah, I know John Jay.
Yeah.
Wait, you talking about John Jay, the baseball player, or the
both?
The dude in history?
Both.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, a long time no see, everyone. Is my mic on? I hope so.
I was going to say, if you want to take a break, since I know you were just on All Access, but I had a feeling on your riding this last day high, you want to be on camera, on stream as much as possible.
Yeah, we'll just rip it. All
right.
That last show was an adventure.
Let's just rip it. Hey,
Yeah.
I just want to give myself a pat on the back here. You know, remember when I bought Tesla puts on the show yesterday?
Yes.
I didn't know.
Yes,
I did not know. Everyone that was here watching the show.
Yes.
I
forgot about that.
Sometimes you get lucky. That's the thing about YOLO trading.
funny.
If you buy options on a Thursday that expire on Friday, it's either going to go real wrong or real right. And I got lucky.
You did. Just like I got lucky with AMD. Joel's here. What's up, Joel?
Hey, listen, we're not going to go through the markets, but I have someone that wants to say farewell to you here.
Oh boy.
A longtime guest of the show. Marc Chaikin, Chaikin Analytics. I broke the news to him.
Wait, Marc,
you have the floor.
Marc, can I just say I've been pretty bad because I literally on my to-do list has been send a bunch of emails to people, right? Like saying, hey, like I'm leaving, but here's my email and my phone number if you don't have it. And I didn't actually get around to doing it yet, but you are the one person that I kept thinking, like, I gotta email Marc. Email Marc for like 3 days now, and I just haven't done it. So I'm glad that we're able to talk now.
It's bittersweet, but boy, there's some good memories, some good market calls, some bad ones. I think the first time we met was before or during a Benzinga show in New York. Did we have dinner at the Trump Hotel in Soho?
I knew this was coming. Yeah, we had drinks at the Trump Soho. This is like 2016, 17?
Yeah. Oh, it's pretty tight.
No, Marc, don't you remember what they said? They said that they were closing the restaurant down because no one goes there anymore.
But you guys were like, "Oh, hell yeah, let's go."
It was like their last day.
I think it was May of 2016.
Yeah.
And so it was before the election, and we were sort of chuckling. Little did we know.
Yeah, little did we know.
So what are you going to do without Joel and Triple D?
I don't know. I don't know if I can quit them cold turkey, but we'll see. So I may have to tune in from time to time. Maybe I'll come back as an occasional guest. But I am looking forward to taking the summer off, doing some travel. I have some trips planned, and then looking forward to just taking my time. Moving to New Jersey without the stress of a job sort of hanging overhead. But at some point, as the headlines would indicate, I am going to need to get one of these so-called jobs. So that'll be a priority at some point down the line later this summer.
Well,
but,
I'll tell you what, it doesn't sound like it's going to be a Tesla.
Ouch! That was a little bit too soon.
No good. Where in Jersey are you keeping that?
Well, I have a temporary crashing spot right outside the city in Fort Lee, but that's not going to be where I stay forever. That's just a temporary solution. I don't actually, truthfully, Marc, I really don't know. That's part of the reason why I'm doing this like this way, where because I don't have a job, I don't have a place to live. So these are all questions that I don't have answers to right now.
Joel, CNBC used to be headquartered in Fort Lee.
Englewood, actually.
Englewood
Yeah. I've been to those offices.
It's like moonscapes there.
Yeah.
Well, I want to wish you the best.
Thank you.
It's been a great ride.
Thank you, Marc.
Good luck on the marriage.
Thank you, Marc. Thank you. And
thanks to Joel for looping me in. That is just great, Joel.
And say hi to Sandy. It's been too long since we spoke, but thank you. I've enjoyed our conversations over the years as much as you have, if not more so. I've learned so much from you just in all of our conversations on the phone, on the show, and otherwise. And so thank you, Marc. Seriously, thank you.
And thank you for keeping me alive and well and on the show. So Joel, it's up to you now to keep the torch going, keep the flame going.
Thank you,
Marc. You're a Wall Street veteran, man. I remember talking to you at the first event and going back to the Goldman days. But thanks a lot, Marc. Marc Chaikin, always great call.
You guys are great, and the success you guys have had, the company's had, is in a large measure to what you guys do every morning and every afternoon. So,
thank you.
Thank you so much,
man. Maybe I should have expected this, but I did not expect today to be like a never-ending stream of people coming on.
Send off.
Send off.
We're gonna get you a good send off.
Just getting
All right. Thanks,
as
Marc.
long as nobody's popping out of a cake, but who knows?
Yeah.
Hey, it's
All right. Be well, guys.
All right.
Again.
See you, Marc.
Yep.
Hey, I just want to before we
We'll
bring
talk
on
soon, Marc.
Yeah, thank you, Marc. Before we bring on our next goodbye, I just want to say Spencer's learned well from me and Dennis because as far as like his rent and his apartment, I guess he's getting a really good deal on it. So right, he's not.
This is the truth. I don't have a place to live. I have I have an apartment that is in the family that is a short-term solution, but I don't have a place to live. I need to find one, and I need to find one of those jobbies. So these are problems for the fall. These are not problems for June or July. These are August issues.
Okay, so our next goodbye is from one of the funniest, smartest, best-looking, most intelligent guys on Wall Street. I'm talking about you, Kenny. Kenny, the Warlock Lick. Kenny, come on in during the middle of the day. Kenny, how you doing?
All right. Thank you for reading that intro that I sent you.
Kenny, I'm going to be in your neck of the woods going forward here.
And I heard you bought a Winnebago and you were going to drive through the country. So I got you some going away presents. This is if you know what I'm looking at. I got one of these. I got you the papers that come along with it. So you know where I am.
You must have literally just gone out in the last month because you couldn't do it before that. So.
I know a guy.
Oh, okay. That's fair. Yeah.
Congratulations. I hear lots of great stuff going on.
Thank you. And like I said, I'll be in your neck of the woods. Maybe we can get together and grab a drink because I'll be not super far from you. And thank you, Kenny. I just like I just said with Marc, but and to echo what Joel said, my favorite Kenny memory was when we interviewed Kenny in person, like the only time it ever happened in New York. Remember we had that ghetto stage set up at that event and Joel was there and Kenny showed up and I was like pulling my hair. I was pulling my hair out because I was like so stressed about the equipment functioning and but Kenny, we made it work and you were a good sport. So thank you for
Kenny was right at home in that ghetto atmosphere.
Yeah,
Joel, you were a bad influence on me that weekend. I remember.
We won't talk about that. But anyways, Kenny, it's always great. I guess what Spencer is going to do is he's going to go back to school and he's going to write a master's thesis in economics. Okay, it's called the Glick thesis, and he wants you to help him with it, and it's going to be on VWAP.
Woo! I'm excited. So I've stayed liquid this whole year. I'm very excited. The VWAP has saved my life.
And my other favorite Kenny thing, and I'll never forget this, Kenny, was you were the first person to put SPACs on my radar.
Oh.
Way back in May, was it 2020? May of 2020 when and whatever the Nikola ticker used to be before the merger, I forget what it was now, and you were like VTIQ, right. And you were like, there was this crazy thing, and I've been trading, and it's been great. And I was like, what is this company? You're like, I have no idea, but I think it's great.
Fantastic. It's just like every other trade, Speaking of getting high, I'm in Stone right now. Ask me why. STNE. Yeah.
Wait, Kenny, whatever happened to that spliff stock?
They had earnings last night. So.
Oh, the spliff. You know what? That's the one stock I still own because I just like looking at it. I bought 420 shares of spliff. What could have went wrong on that one? Yeah.
What about
I'm sure
the
you're
other
up. I'm sure you're up big on that one.
What about your SoFi? What about your SoFi?
Oh, it's
No,
not.
that was the one. That was my last disaster. Yeah, I held on to that one. I went down with the ship, almost like Josh Brown with his Roblox.
Hey, me too. Me
I mean,
too.
but you're on Twitter. You don't have losing trades, Kenny. So.
Oh no, not me. Yeah.
All right, Kenny.
Wait. What was
What
no? What was the thing? Why do you own StoneCo? Was there an actual reason behind that?
No, yeah, we had some good movement on it today. We just bought it again at around $11. We're sitting here with some lottos. We got the $12 lottos for a dime also. But
Nice.
again, just looking at it, I just saw the chart the other day. I saw the company reported numbers, so I like a disaster. And again, this has been a fun 2 weeks, especially after that massive buying that showed up 2 Fridays ago. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday of last week was our best week we've had in 20 years. So I love this market. This is very, again, this is the market I love. I'm back to being a day trader. I have 0 positions now, and it's a nice freeing feeling that I come in every morning. I just trade what I see. Today GME, AMC, you had Stone, just just looking at earnings all the time, just staying within myself. Went back to the bread and butter, VWAP, earnings reversals, and that's basically all I do now.
We had a few people asking, what's Kenny's thing on Twitter? What's his thing? It's I just put the Twitter link in the chat. It's Hit the Bid Radio.
Want to troll me? Yeah.
No. People.
No, I get into. I was just talking to Howard Linzon, if you guys know him, founding father of Stock Twits, and we were talking about trolling. I know I asked for trolling because sometimes I poke the bear, but there are times where I just go on there very innocently. I'm like, hey, this stock, if it breaks this price, it's going to go down a lot more. F you, your mother stinks. We're going to come to your house and burn you. I'm just saying, and it's just.
I know.
I don't respond well to threats online. I think we could solve it all. Everybody has to put their home address online, or you can't go online anymore. That'll stop the trolling.
I did a AMC article, Top Gun rally aborted. And that wasn't well received. But hey, that's the tricks of the trade. So
we're just trying to help. But if you say anything negative, and I love the word manipulation, stocks are only manipulated when they're going down. Sorry, folks, it's actually more manipulated when it goes up. All right, down is reality. Manipulation works on both ends.
Down is
because
reality.
your stock stinks, it's not being manipulated. Wake up.
That's true.
Okay, man. Thank you so much, Kenny. I appreciate you hopping on.
When are you coming over? I'm going to Costa Rica. When are you going to be here?
Not till the end of the summer.
Okay, I'll be back.
Okay, you'll be back. Okay.
All right, you got my number. Good luck, my friend.
All right. See you, man.
Right, love you, buddy.
All right.
Cool. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, well, I'll talk to you soon. Okay. All right. How's that, Spencer? Man, oh man, oh man.
Man, I'm exhausted. I'm like the day's only half over, and I'm tired, emotionally just tired, spent from the outpouring of the love, and I thank you so much. This has been a really fun day, and I keep thinking of like more and more like memories, things that like don't pop up right away, but like they pop up like after a few minutes. I'm like, oh, I forgot about that. So many more memories just like popping, like flowing into my head right now.
Okay, well, just anytime you want, we'll bring in young Aaron here, and he said he took the flyer on the Tesla trade. It took out that 720, which was we mentioned that as an important low. What are you just going to ride this thing into the close? You're going to ride another?
Aaron.
No. Here,
are you paying attention, Aaron?
I'm
Joel, I asked that question at least twice a day.
Okay,
but
yesterday I did.
Put your phone away.
We were in a meeting, and Spencer asked me a question, and I'll be honest, I had spaced out for a little bit, and so I was just like, yes, whatever the answer is, whatever the question is, yes, I'll do it. I didn't know what he had said. But
you still don't know what the question was.
No, I do. It was about Zunaid coming on Benzinga Live.
Yes, it was.
And yes is the answer, like I said.
Okay.
No, so I'll show you. So I'll go to my history here on this on my Tesla trade. So I bought. Let's see. Whoa. All right, I bought the 2 contracts yesterday here 24 hours ago. It was 12:38 p.m. Eastern. It was while we were live on the show. 2 contracts at $1.88 a piece, so about 376 was the total amount I put on the trade. I sold the first one. So I had 2 contracts, Joel. I sold the first one pretty much right at the open at 934 for $935. So I bought it for 188, sold it for 935. And like within 5 minutes, that price of that contract had gone up from 935 to like 1500. I was like, oh, Aaron, you idiot. You should have held on to it. So I was still holding on to one. And then about 15 minutes later at 9:47, I sold the other one for $2,200. So I mean, if I would have held on to the first one for 15 more minutes, I would have made a lot more money. But I'm not mad at the trade. I've made money, and I'm completely out of it.
Good.
Yeah, I mean, with those things, and I don't know, and I've discussed this with you before. You could have went out and sold a lower option, a 700 with some premium in it too, and kind of locked it in. But I don't know, it all depends on your size of account. But hey, you never go broke taking a profit. So
yeah, and I mean,
good trade.
I'm 25. I made a couple grand in a day. I'm happy with it. I'm
25,
not gonna get too greedy.
Right? No, but fair value. It took it out. He kind of helped you out with that tweet. So
I know.
Yep. That's good to hear. All right, I'm kind of hopping in and stepping on your guys' toes.
No, that's okay.
Here.
That's
so
okay.
Wait,
I have a quick question. This is like an internal Benzinga question. We have this internal award system that we use in Slack that we give each other virtual taco emojis. It's like an acknowledgement of a good job.
Joel's never gotten one of
and
those.
I just have a question. Are these taco emojis? Do they have any real world value?
I know. I think it's one of those things that once you leave,
because I've got a lot of them.
It's like having.
Can I redeem them
it's
today?
It's like having bonus points at a place that goes out of business. What are you gonna do with those bonus?
Well, that's what I'm asking. I want to redeem my tacos for something.
I don't know, man.
Who do I talk to you about? Well, Nicole's on vacation. Who do I talk to? Sharon's on leave. Who can I talk to you about this?
I don't know.
I don't know about those tacos, but have you ever had the burritos from Plum Market?
No, Plum Market is literally never open when I'm there.
No, the Plum Market downtown here closed.
That's what I'm talking about.
Really? Oh man, because I usually eat my lunch a little bit later because I had to come on. I just had to run and get that burrito. So yeah, those taco. I saw those. No one's ever given me a taco, but
What about horse racing, real quick, Joel? We had the Derby, we had the Preakness. Has the Belmont Stakes happened already?
No. Next week. Next week, yeah.
Have you been scoping out any horses yet?
So I could pick a loser. No,
come on, don't get so down on yourself.
I've been a little bit of a cold streak. I did have the Perfecto Small in the Preakness. I don't know what the name of the pony is, but a lot of times what I like to look for is a Belmont horse. What I mean by a Belmont horse is a horse that's raced at Belmont. There's a race called the Peter Pan, and he won that a couple weeks ago. So you get a hometown jockey, a horse that knows the track a little bit. I haven't done my article yet, but that's I'm just me. I'm always looking for the long shots. So you can find the name of it. What? And yeah, the horse that won the Peter Pan.
Wait, all this time I thought Joel was giving us like the favorite. You're even giving us the long shot this whole time?
Come on, Spencer. I don't go.
There's no fun. There's no alpha in picking the favorite. It's like picking like picking a bond for 2% yield over 10 years. That doesn't excite me. I want the moonshot. But Joel, is there a track around in Michigan somewhere we can go to?
Oh man, are you trying to bring up all my history here? There's one track. There's one track left. One track left, and it's in Northville. It's Northville Downs.
It's
an absolute dump. But they're redoing it. But you want to hear a good track story?
Sure.
Always.
Okay. There used to be a track at Middle Belt in '96. And it was called for the thoroughbreds. It was called Detroit Racecourse, and for the harness, it had the greatest name ever, Wolverine Raceway.
Nice.
Actually, there's a double good story with this one. And Ladbroke, the bookies, they bought it out because they thought they were going to get gaming there, and they bought it out. And Dana was in the first grade. And man, I had so many pictures of that track. I used to go there with my dad and my sister and my family. We had a lot of winners there. So I told Lisa, I said, you know what? I'm gonna pull Dana out of school today, and I'm gonna take her to Wolverine. I'm gonna take her to DRC. And because it's just a beautiful track. And she said, okay, good idea. So I took Dana to the track, and she's first grade, and get the program out, and I don't know, just somehow, I picked 3 winners in a row, and I'd give her the ticket, right? And she'd hold the ticket, and she'd cheer for the horse and everything. And then, I said, okay, we decided to leave. And she said, you know what, Dad? I don't want to go to school anymore. I want to go to the track.
Uh-oh.
And then the other good story with that is, my buddy Ira?
Yeah, of course. I met Ira once.
You met my buddy
Ira. I met Ira one time.
Yeah, he's a real character. But anyways, freshman year in Michigan, I don't know him from Idaho, right? Anything. I walk in, we're partying in this dorm. I go in, and there's a picture of a horse on the wall. Because when your horse wins a race, and the horse was Broadcaster B. And I said, that horse won the Matrix Stakes in Detroit Wolverine Raceway 1972. He went a 158 and won. Billy Houghton was driving. He's like, how the hell do you know that? And I'm like, from the, just from following the horses.
Wait, I have an important question, Joel. Was this did the picture of the horse have like its name on a plaque, or could you just tell from looking at the horse what number it was, what horse it was?
No. It had the name Broadcaster B.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say if it was just the horse, no name, and you said all that, I would have.
It was a horse.
No.
It was a horse with a name.
It said Broadcaster B. His dad's in broadcasting industry, and his partner's B, and last name begins with the B. And Ira and I have been best friends ever since. And the best tip that he ever gave me, we used to go to the track when we were in college. We always used to leave enough money for a 12-pack on the way home. In
That's
case
a
we
good tip.
left your money in the glove box.
That's a great tip.
Well, after inflation, I don't know how much that would cost you now, but
I have no idea.
Wait, so can we just look at the market for a second? Because I really haven't been into it all day, and I want to.
Okay.
I like.
Who cares?
Who cares? Nah, I like keeping an eye on things, man.
Kidding.
So what's the deal? Is we're red everywhere except for energy.
Yeah.
What else is new? And Tesla is sort of our leader. Is that it? Our leader downward? I mean.
Yeah, Tesla's down 8%. I mean, the jobs number, the Musk tweet. I'll tell you what it's not. But
aren't they completely separate? We beat on the jobs numbers.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't like the most incredible jobs report, but the street was estimating 328,000 jobs, and we came in at 390,000. That's showing we're higher. It's not we weren't losing jobs. And then Musk, just because he says, all right, I'll tell you this: if I was laid off, and the CEO of my company said the reason he was laid off because he had a super bad feeling, I'd be pissed off.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, my Muskness and my opinions on that, don't mean anything. What I'm looking at here, Spencer, can I share? I can share my chart. This is just
you can.
Let me share my
Just
chart.
getting the full Joel takeover now. I guess that's what happens.
It's here we are. This is the week right here. I'm on the upper right chart. I'll just blow it. See if I can get a little bigger here. And we had the good day. Yesterday. Come on, chart, go over here. And this is what I'm looking at. I mean, I'm trying to stay bullish until we take out these lows here. That's a double bottom in the S&P right there, 71.5, 72 and a quarter. So, I'm trying. I mean, I've tried to hold the short to that area, and then I've got on these 15-point bounces, you get stopped out. So I don't know if we're going to get down there today. That's my level. On the upside here, I mean, this 4,200. I kind of call that like a fake high. I was watching the market then when it made that. I believe it was Sunday morning or Monday night. So we tried to bust through there. The best we did was 41.89 last night. And then you had the Musk tweet. So, if we take out the weekly low there, it's a double bottom. You can see where we're at on the dailies. And if you get, if you want to get bullish here, you got to take out that weekly high. So there's been a lot of slop and chop here. So, here if it takes this out, then you got to figure we're going back to the lows. And if you give over 4,200, it's going to be a grind to 4,300. There's definitely people selling into this rally.
All right. I'm into all of that. Eric, no VWAP on the chart. No, everyone's got different strokes for different folks. And yeah, so Joel, I have a question for you. I just asked Aaron, and he didn't know, so I'm gonna ask you.
No.
Dude, my question
There's
was
nothing you've ever asked me that I didn't know.
I just asked you just a moment ago. Like, do we have a plan for?
See, I knew the answer. Joel has a plan.
Joel, you have a plan for the rest of the show? How late are we even supposed to go? Because I know Mitch wanted to do a thing.
Hey, man.
So
we're just going with the flow, Spencer. This is how it's going to be when you leave, by the way.
My literal worst nightmare. No plan. Just going with the flow always. Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
Well, I thought this was going to 1:30.
Yeah, 2 o'clock. You didn't book us guests up until 2 o'clock?
No.
Oh, my. You're fired. You're fired as executive producer.
Yeah.
Wait. Is there an opening?
An opening?
Is there
for executive producer at Benzinga? I don't know. I can talk to someone, Spencer. We'll see.
You know my organizational skills, Spencer. So,
I do, and I just want to say, because I see Enver in the chat, man, I'm so happy. Thank you for that video you guys put together, Joel. I believe you organized that, but thank you to everyone who participated in that video. I was very excited to see Enver on stream. Enver has never shown his face before publicly on stream, so that was very fun for me to see. And thanks Joel for putting that together.
I tried to get Mitch on it, but he was traveling, and then I I did some overtime work on the weekend, and I talked to Aaron. Wow. And they already had it in the works.
Wow! Wait, this Aaron or you Aaron?
No, the real Aaron. The real Aaron. It does work.
The other Aaron who does work here. All right, that's fun. It's also very cool. Sorry, go ahead.
No. I just I was supposed to have someone here at 12:30, and
I see. We have people here right now.
Them. Okay,
we have people.
Bring Jeremy on. Jeremy, how you doing?
What's up, champions?
What's up, Jeremy Newsome?
Spencer.
Newsome's Nuggets. You have any good nuggets for us today?
Man, be very careful being long on trades. That's the nugget, man. Day trade a lot, because I think this volatility is here to stay. You're gonna have any huge up day is gonna get sold. Any huge down day is gonna get bought. So,
yeah,
a lot of day trades. Yeah, man.
Jeremy, you've in the last few years, I didn't mean to interrupt, Joe, but Jeremy, you've really come. I used to think of you as a trader who we'd have on the show, but you've become so much more than that. It's been an absolute pleasure to sort of witness.
Likewise, man.
Yeah,
thanks,
yeah. Thank you.
Do you have a favorite Spencer moment? A favorite Spencerism?
Come on. That's not.
I always make Jeremy laugh. You're funny when you make a comedian laugh.
Okay.
You know
it's very easy, man. I laugh a lot. That's like my number. Fight or flight. It's like laugh.
Don't go with that. What's that guy's name? Forrest Gump beard anymore.
I have been trying. Jeremy is my inspiration for the beard. I mean, I'm aware that I am in need of a trim, but Jeremy's been like the inspiration for how hard I can go.
Well, okay, I got. While we're talking about beards, I got a question for Jeremy here, and I was having this argument the other day. I just turned 25 earlier this month, or actually last month. Am I going to continue to be able to grow more of a beard as I approach 30, or if I can't grow a full beard now, am I screwed?
No. Gotta start clean shaving with a full razor.
Okay.
That's gonna help. Go to barbershops and get it nice and shaved up once.
Like a straight razor, like one of those.
Straight razor, dude.
Ooh, that's intense.
Do that. Lose your job. Get homeless.
Okay.
is that
the beard will flourish?
Spencer's halfway.
Jeremy. Wait, I was gonna say, is that what happened to you, Jeremy?
It's a big step, man. It's a big step for sure.
Yeah. The straight. I didn't grow a beard till I was at 26.
All right, I got time. I got a year.
Yeah. You got time.
Puberty has to
happen. We just gotta get Joel to do it.
Who would want to cover this face off?
No.
I go with the Fu Manchu. I go with that.
I don't know.
Oh man.
Go ahead.
The goatee. My girl, I've worn a goatee over the years and getting it thick, and I've been told that I'm meaner with my goatee.
Well, I was just gonna say, I don't know why he
I-
did it, but Joel has invited me into his home one time, and I was looking.
I don't know why I did that either.
I was looking at the family portraits, and from I believe it was one of his daughters' bat mitzvah. He had a goatee, and I was like, "Who's this guy with the goatee?" And it was Joel.
That's funny. That's funny. I like it. Bring it back, Joel.
Yep. Okay. All right, Jeremy. I mean, you've been with us for a long time and done a lot of different shows with Spencer. I know Brianna was the one that found you, so I'm not going to give Spencer credit for that.
Yep, that's true.
Yep. That was a long time ago. Any final words of wisdom for Spencer? Hodl Bitcoin. He's already into those coins and stuff. What is the best economic advice besides joining real life trading?
Wow.
Can you give Spencer?
Good question.
The best economic advice.
Monetary advice.
Monetary advice. Okay. The best advice I can get. Your network is your net worth. You don't have to do it all on your own. So having the ability to reach out to somebody, for example, you could buy a $3 million apartment complex with $0 of your own money in there with just your network, right? You find the deal, you bring the money together, and you get part of the equity just for bringing the money together. You don't even need your own money in the deal. Just using your network, you could become a millionaire overnight, or owning $1 million asset overnight without any of your own money. So don't always rely on ourselves. And internally, we think always that we have to do it ourselves, when in reality, that's the hardest of the ways to do it. Go fast, go alone, but go big, go with a team.
I love that, man, Jeremy.
Damn.
Okay. All right.
Thank you.
We're getting other people's money. And then if
Thank
the
you.
apartment complex burns down, then the other people are on the hook.
Wait,
for the money, right?
Jeremy, I want to talk to you about a bridge idea I have. All right, I have an idea to build a bridge. All right, well, I'll talk to you about that in a little bit. All right,
Love bridges.
All right, all right. See you, man.
See you, brother.
All right, that was great. Thanks for that, Joel. That was a lot of fun.
we got a few things going on here, but
all right.
we got a little rally going here. What's going on? I talk a little bullish about holding the double bottom here, and spoos are creeping up 41.18. Let's see here. I haven't been keeping track of the markets as closely today because I'm trying to find people to come and say goodbye to Spencer. But
this is interesting. I just noticed this. I've had a task in the back of my mind to do for probably like 6 months now, and I never quite get around to it. And that task is very simple. We have a bank of TVs in the office. And it used to be we would have 2 TVs tuned into CNBC and one or 2 TVs tuned into Bloomberg. And the Bloomberg TVs have been turned off for months now. And every day I say to myself, I should probably get Bloomberg back on. And I never do it. And today, someone did it for me.
Wait,
so
no, he didn't.
Yeah, I just saw Bloomberg on there.
No, that's the tennis channel. I was watching the Nadal match.
Oh,
Maybe
you sure? I could have sworn it was Bloomberg. Anyway,
unless the tennis match was on Bloomberg.
Okay, never mind.
You're about to
I
find
take
out
it
in
back.
about 30 seconds.
I take it back. Also, PSA for anyone that cares, I will actually be making a public appearance. I'll be at a conference in a couple of weeks. There's a Reg A conference at the Westchester or the Rye Golf Club in Westchester, New York. I'll be hosting a fireside chat. That's on June 19th. That's a Friday. June 17th. That Friday. If you want to come hang out with me there. Weirdly
what are you doing
enough.
now? Is that a Benzinga thing?
No, it's just a conference that I was invited to to host at. So
nice. Already got the sidekicks lined up. Nice.
That's my next gig. It's not a paying gig, but it is a gig nonetheless. I see we have Money Mitch backstage. I don't know, Mitch, you want to hop on? I'm not sure.
I wanted Joel, give me something to put some of this money to work with that I got off the Tesla trade.
So you Friday afternoon, you want to take a flyer and
no, I can't even. My Robinhood, the broker for YOLOers, won't even let me buy and close options that expire today. Otherwise, I would be. But
really, good for them.
Yeah.
No, seriously, good for them.
Well, no, they typically would. It's just because I broke the PDT rules and did too many day trades in a week.
When will you learn?
Yeah, so you're in timeout, huh?
I'm in timeout. I said I was in jail, and someone explained it to me. They said, no, you're not in jail. You're in the back of the cop car, and if you're a good boy, they'll let you out before they take you back to the station.
I mean, just overall market thoughts here. I mean, we are just in a consolidation station here, so, just just we got to break out to this range from this week. I'm hoping we break out to the upside.
Can I give you a thought? Can I give you a thought?
Yeah.
What season just started?
Golf season.
No. Hurricane season.
Actually, I'm glad you brought that up, Mr. Spencer J.
Yeah.
And I'm not just saying the initial, that's his full middle name, Mr. Spencer J.
Yeah.
I got an email from, I don't know if he's watching right now. I hope he is. But for those of you that don't know, I have a little morning newsletter that goes out every day. If you're interested in receiving that newsletter, shoot me an email, aaronbree@benzinga.com. Or it's called Ring the Bell. Maybe you just Google Benzinga Ring the Bell. But anyway, he responded to my email, or the newsletter, saying he's been following us. He likes us. He said, where's Jason been? I miss seeing him on the show. So I did the same. I did the thing where I just looped Jason into the email, and I was like, well, why don't you tell him yourself that you miss seeing him on the shows?
All right, who is this guy?
Well, he works at an insurance company. I won't say which one.
Okay.
But it was in his email signature, and I asked, what do you do at that insurance company? And he said, I'm a catastrophe adjuster. I handle the hurricanes, floods, wind, hail, etc.
Whoa.
The hurricane season is going to be above average this year. I have some Generac.
Whoa!
And I said, wow, that's a great tip. Do you want to maybe come on the show and talk about it? And he said no. He said no. Well, I told him, I was like, we don't have to say which insurance company.
Did you tell him that we can do like the FBI witness protection voice? Like,
yeah.
My pick is
He said, I'm not one for talking on a show. Sorry. As far as weather against go, I would think that companies that make roof shingles, generators, big and small, HD and lows, drywall insulation, lumber. Are you getting your pen and paper out, Joel?
No. I'm just trying to see our next guest that's coming on here.
Okay.
And,
Wait.
I'm pulling up the Generac.
Aaron, tell him that we can do the voice distorter. Like,
we already know. We know what he says. He's gonna say it's gonna be a worse hurricane season. I don't know if he's gonna be right or not.
I just want to hear the voice distorter though. I just want to hear someone.
I've tried. There are other guests I've tried to. Back when Zach Morris was all anonymous on Twitter, I sent him like a clip. I was like, look, we can do this, and he like thought it was hilarious, but still wasn't up for it.
Yeah. Okay, so anyway, the reason this all came up is Generac, GNRC, right? I think Joel's got the ticker up there on his chart. There we go.
Yeah, I do. I got to get rid of this. This was a consolidation that, probably shorted it when it went through 307. But I mean, it's having a good week. Moves have counter moves, right? And this thing got overdone. I'm not sure what the valuation is on it. They do make money. So I mean, you got two green candles, right? 2 monthly green candles. We just started it. I mean, it looks okay. I mean, Dennis would say, well, I'm not buying it here. I'm chasing it here. You can wait for a pullback, but I can't tell you how many stocks it's like, well, I'm not going to chase it. And then, you don't get the pullback. But I mean, this thing, of course you're waiting on the hurricanes, which you don't want to happen, right? But you got a long way to go to retrace. I mean, your next monthly high is way up here. You had a real big string of green candles here. So, hey, if they're getting out of stuff and, rotating around, there's something PE comes in. I don't mind it down here coming off the bottom. They're 70 points off the low. I will tell you those pops though, like when the things hit and like, a lot of times those are intermediate tops, like when it finally gets all the way to the media. But I mean, I could see something that people will be rotating into this.
Interesting.
A little bit. I would love to see, like for me being a cheapie, I'd love to see maybe hit 280 and then just pull back down to 240. A little 50% retracement, consolidate. But when something's going straight up, it's too early to call for a retracement on GNRC.
Cool.
All right, and we could probably throw a ticker here. We're waiting for someone to come in.
I see him here actually. Aaron, I don't know if you is someone else going to be like the person that like.
I thought this was your last day. You would be like wanting to.
No, I don't, dude. I don't care.
I thought you were wanting to. You would just want to do no work on your last day. You're just going to come into work.
Dude, I've been streaming since like 8 in the morning.
Send you off. All right, our next guest is going to join without camera.
Okay.
So we won't get to see his pretty face.
But is his voice distorted?
I don't think so.
Damn it. I really would have preferred.
All right, Mr. Gene Munster. You've seen him on Benzinga. You've seen him on CNBC. Long-time Apple Bowl, long-time Tesla Bowl. Let's go ahead and bring Gene on the show.
Ooh.
Mr. Munster, how you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. Spencer couldn't miss the moment.
Oh,
exciting day.
Thank you, Gene.
Exciting day. You know, they are few chapters, a few times when you get to turn the page, and it's there's not a lot that I can say beyond I don't like all the things that people say, the easy things that people say, and so we'll do a hard thing. Let's do a hard thing that people say. Tell us the thing you're gonna miss most about working with Joel.
Oh man. Oh gosh. Come on. Probably just like and people you may not believe this because I people joke that I ran them in a lot. I got to rein him in a lot, but I'll miss having to rein him in, right? I'll miss like being like, okay, Joel, all right, let's bring it back. I'll miss the endless tangents, the endless stories, just like. Maybe this is a boring answer for you, but just like being there, just sometimes just being there.
This is part of the friendship and the camaraderie of what you guys have built together, and so I could see that. And then my next question is easy one too. It's kind of like is the graduation time, and I've been going to graduation parties lately. And like the last question I want to ask the graduate is, what are you doing next? I feel like it's just such a boring, predictable question, but there are times when I actually do want to know what people are excited about next. And so apologies that it's such a predictable question, Spencer, but what you're most excited about in the next chapter?
I mean, I moved out to Michigan in 2015, and sort of from the moment I moved here, this was always like a big adventure for me. But I always knew that I would end up moving back to New Jersey, where I'm from, at some point. So I'm just very excited to move back closer to my family is really all in the Northeast, all New York, New Jersey, that area. So and most of my friends are there as well. So I will be just very excited to just be near them and have the ability to just go see them on a Saturday, for example, which I haven't had, these
amazing.
These last 7 years. And Gene, I've been thinking about you because you also, in the time I've been at Benzinga, you made a big change in your life where you had a very great, stable career job that you liked and that you were very good at, and you walked away from all of that to do something completely different. And that's been inspiring for me. I
appreciate that.
I've been thinking back to the conversations we had back when you made that change a few years ago.
Thank you. Yeah. It's the difference between a career and a calling, and that's callings are more definitely more bumpy road. But I appreciate that. If you end up jumping to a career or jumping to a calling, whatever that next step may be. It is all good. You are young. I'm 51. I'm old. You have
not old.
You have a great road in front of you, and I've learned a lot too from you. I mean, I'm the long-term guy. I'm the person who tries to see where the world is going in the next 5 years, 10 years, and I've learned a lot just about to listen to the market, and also learned. Don't trade in the first 15 minutes of the market. There's some important lessons that you've taught me that will stick with me.
Thank you, Gene.
I like that career versus calling, and Spencer, like he mentioned, is going off into this venture without his next step exactly lined up. So Gene, we might be calling you in a month or so because I know there are some really cool companies in Loop's portfolio. Maybe a few of them are hiring.
For sure. Yeah, we can. If they need a big personality, which they do, let's talk. This isn't the forum, but let's talk. And
but Gene, I think we would be remiss to not. I know you came on to talk about Spencer and for his last day, but I gotta ask you. There's been a lot of talk about Tesla today. I know long term Well, I don't know, but I'm going to assume long term you're still bullish. Is it? But has your worry in the interim, in the short term, increased at all over the past couple weeks?
A little bit, and I think that Elon's comments, he's making them for a reason. Sometimes he throws things out there not for a reason, just to kind of throw everybody for a head fake. But things have softened. The consumer has softened. We don't need to enumerate all of those ways that that is presented itself in the market. I would just point out one, which is Honda sales in the U.S. were down 36% in the month of May. U.S. OEM, this is not the electric ones, but U.S. OEM was down 15% in the March quarter, down 20% in the December quarter. So if you kind of think about the snapshot of 1 month out of the quarter, it does seem like there's a softening. Tesla has outpaced that growth of the overall OEMs in the U.S. by about 70% over the past 2 years. So they've been, which kind of suggests that they're going to fall in probably right around 35-40% growth, which is maybe a shade lighter than what people are thinking, 40%. So yeah, it's reason to take note. Like no one's getting out of this thing without a scratch.
Right.
And I think that it's good for investors. I think this is good for the stock, for investors, just to take a step back, take a deep breath, and realize that we're going to have some unpredictability here. And at the end of the day is that I think they still have the best value proposition in a vehicle. And I think that sales will bounce back, but you should definitely readjust your expectations. Big blowout quarters probably aren't going to happen when the consumer's rolling over.
Yeah. And I mean, you got to assume that softness in consumer demand is going to go across not just with cars, but to other products. And Apple's been trading low, or Michael Burry, we found out at least he did have a short. We don't know if he still does. Would you be like wanting to add Apple here if it drops another 10%, 15%, if it does look like people are buying less MacBooks, less phones?
I think, who is it that came out today? Was it Katie Huberty? Kind of had some cautionary comments. She's typically pretty constructive. When a constructive person makes cautionary comments, you need to take notice of that. And I think that to answer your question is that I think Apple is still just a great core holding. And I don't know if that the June results will be a positive or a negative for the stock, but I do know that our dependence upon their products, and I think some of the products where they're going to go, is going to become more important. And I'm still a believer in that there's measurable, meaningful upside to Apple.
Got it. No, I agree. All fronts. I mean, I'm Apple. If I had to pick one stock to hold it for the next 20 years, it'd be Apple. But I wouldn't be surprised if we see it draw down another 10, 15% in the next few months. All right. We'll get back to the.
All right, Gene.
Yeah.
Gene,
thank you.
Gene, call me if you need any technicals on Apple. I'm there.
Thank you so much, Gene.
Yeah.
Seriously,
Fun
man.
Fun to see you. Let's stay in touch. And,
for sure.
And safe travels.
All right. If I ever make it to your neck of the woods, I'll give you a shout. I may get my fiance has family up near there, up near Minnesota.
Up in the tundra. Bring your parka.
Yeah.
And I guess you're in Detroit. We're in Detroit.
Right. Yeah.
Thanks, Spencer.
All right.
Out.
Thanks a lot, Gene.
All right,
that was
Gene
great.
Munster,
That was
Luke
great.
Ventures, yeah. And I want you to know, Spencer, I did some scrambling, man. I did some scrambling.
Joel's putting a lot of leg. Joel, we might need you to now that Spencer's leaving too, just come on the show team full time to do reach outs for us.
Two guest reach outs.
I'll get you the access to the Benzinga Twitter. You can even DM from the Benzinga account.
Yeah, and then I'll make mistakes, and Dennis will get mad at me with my typos.
What?
It reminded me.
I'm not great on Twitter. Okay. What do we got?
I was going to say something real quick. It reminded me when we were talking with Elon, with Gene. Remember when we were talking yesterday about, I wonder if Elon's whole work from home thing.
I know, you were right. Credit to you, Aaron Bree. You called it.
That's the second time in a row where Elon's trying to get ahead of something. We saw through it on the show, and then it was
credit to you. Our next guest is
the
here.
last time I'm able to ask you to give me credit for something.
Okay, credit to you. All right, Bree, who's next?
We have Anne-Marie.
Anne-Marie
Baiynd.
Anne-Marie Baiynd, really?
Well, wait, I don't know if she's here. Joel said she's here. But
I asked you if she was here.
Joel, you said AMB here.
Yeah, dude, you
Question
have to learn how
mark.
to. Dude,
No question
you
mark.
gotta learn how to speak Joel. Okay, you gotta learn how to speak Joel. That's a question.
That's a question. I should have known.
That's not a
I should've-
statement. That's a question.
How was I supposed to?
Hey,
know?
this is your roast, man, not me. You should try and edit my articles. While we're waiting for her, I mean, we're battling back here, folks. I don't know why, but
let's just go
see
ahead and
here.
bring. I saw Mitch hanging out. I see Brent hanging out. Let's just bring them on for a second. If Ann comes on,
Brent,
we'll kick them off.
Brenty.
What's up, guys?
The guy with
Oh
the
my
nicer
God.
hair, right? Look at that guy. The
Brent.
nice hair and Benzinga.
Oh my God.
Thanks, Bree. Oh,
That was not me. I would never say
What
something
are we
that
gonna
nice to
do
you.
Is
without
it Bree
you?
or Bry?
It's pronounced Bree, but you can call me whatever.
It's whatever you want to call him, Joel.
If it's Bree, it should be BRIE.
All right.
I know that's
all
how the
right,
cheese is
Joel.
spelled, or BREE. I actually spell that. I spell it out that way, like phonetic BREE. That's how it's pronounced. But I don't know. I don't know the story behind it.
All right, Brent, real quick,
Yeah?
coming on. I mean, you've been around with Spencer since
Brent.
he was working the phones back there, customer service with Eldari.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, remember that?
Imagine getting Spencer as a customer service representative. he's like, is the computer on? Let's start there. And he's getting upset about it. Oh God, that's good stuff.
Dude, Brent. Oh my gosh, Brent. You're one of the first people that I met at Benzinga. And you're the first Brent I've ever known. And
Wow.
I kept confusing you with Bert because your names are so similar, Brent and
similar.
Bert. And
Only two letters.
It took me like a week or two to figure out which of you is which.
We don't look dissimilar either.
And well, at the time you had, I think you still had the handlebar mustache. Well,
Oh my gosh.
yeah, and
Wow.
man,
Remember the times.
yeah,
Spence, did you sit in the little alcove thing
Yes.
with Drew?
yep.
Did
I
you have
did.
to like always like walk around Drew to like do stuff?
No, because Drew sat
No,
against
he had
the
the window spot.
He had the window. I had the aisle.
Oh, Brent, we got.
Yeah?
Sorry, bro. We gotta
What?
go. Ann's here.
Okay.
Oh no!
What?
Wait a second. Wait a
Wait.
second. No, I wanna. We'll bring Anna-Marie on in a second.
Well,
I just.
well, at the
Brent, do
least.
you have a famous Spencerism, Spencer story?
Oh God! Oh, don't.
there
This is.
anything-
This,
I mean,
you-
Spencer's.
Oh, gosh.
Spencer's. Yeah, get ready, Spence. No, this is a good one. This is nothing. This is nothing bad, Spence.
okay.
Spencer's. Joel. Spencer's. Magazine cover. When we did our magazine covers, Spencer was like a skinny little guy. He was so
All right.
skinny.
Oh my God.
Not like you're not skinny now, Spence, but you were like slim. You were like slim faced. You were like had some muscles rippling. And Spencer's magazine cover, he had a shirt on, and he was like ripping open his shirt like Superman, and that was Spencer's.
Can
That
we
was
go
Spencer's
grab that?
cover.
Is that still up there? Can Aaron go
Yeah,
grab
you should
that?
go, Bree. You should go grab it. It's got to be in the little Benzinga
Here.
lobbyway.
All right, everyone, just Bree. I'll go tell him that.
Spence, I got
Yeah.
a parting gift for you. It's an
Go
antelope
grab my
head.
magazine cover on the wall.
Spencer, look.
I'm sorry.
It's
Whoa!
an antelope head.
What is
You're gonna
that?
have to- it's an antelope head. You're gonna
No, I
have
know what I'm asking. I know what it is, but like, what is it? You know what I mean?
It looks like it's like wicker. You know, I think you got
Yeah, but like, I mean, what is it for? That's what I'm asking.
See, it's got a little screw here. You can hang it on your wall.
Oh.
And if you want to come over, like, you know, we're gonna hang out this summer anyway, Spence. But if you want to come
man.
over, here's your parting gift. You can take
Thank
it to
you.
Jersey and hang
Thank
it up
you,
on your
Brent.
wall, and you can think of Benzinga. You can think of me.
Wow. Thank
It's
you.
kind of
Brent.
you kind of got the stash thing going similar in the front.
Look, there it is. Yeah. That's,
Wow, Brent. I don't know what to say.
well, Spence, Spence, you know that I loved working with you, buddy. And
Ugh.
I loved not working with you too. I love just BSing with you and just having fun with you. And you don't need luck on where you're going because you are a fantastic person, and we will absolutely miss you, buddy, and I'll
Brent,
miss you. But
everything you just said, I could say the same thing to you, man.
That's what makes a good relationship.
I've loved every second of work, even the times where you and I argue, which over Slack, which is it happened.
We had fun though.
Yeah. There's some arguments here and there. But
that's what makes a good relationship.
Yeah, exactly. So I'll miss you, man. I'll miss working with you, Brent. Do you want to see the magazine cover? Here it is.
Yeah, let's see it.
I don't know if Rohan can zoom in on the ceiling camera. I don't know if you can see that, but
look at that.
This is
look at zoom in on that. Is that Rohan or is that?
Hold on. I'll have to get Rohan to zoom on here. He's doing it right now.
Look at Joel. Look at how skinny and young Spencer is.
Oh my God, this is embarrassing. but I'm holding. This is embarrassing. Look at that.
That's so handsome. What a handsome devil.
Yeah.
Is that Spencer?
That is Spencer.
That's me. Wait, my favorite part of this was we did this photo shoot where everyone got their own thing, right? And I sent a picture of this to my mom, and Advertising Age is a real magazine, right? And she goes, "You made the cover?" I was like, Mom, I'm 24 years old. No, I didn't make the cover of Advertising Age magazine. This is Photoshop.
Well, Joel, thanks for the invite, and Spence, we'll hang out. Let's go do some Battle Isle fun this summer.
For sure. Juan, this is from 2015. This is from 7 years ago. So Brent looked different.
Not that long ago.
Brent looked different too.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Thanks a lot, Brenty. I love you, man. I love you.
Love you too.
All right.
Check in with you soon. Okay. Is
Anne-Marie is here. Anne-Marie is here.
Let's bring on Anne-Marie.
Anne-Marie.
Hey guys. How goes it? Oh my gosh, I don't have enough lights on in this room. I look a wreck.
Anne-Marie, how was Hawaii?
It was amazing. It was 3 weeks of amazing. It really was. It was fantastic. I just love it there, and I'm so glad that I got to take the time off. So
awesome.
Really good. Thanks for asking.
Of course. Yeah, I saw you. I saw you were back in our.
So Anne-Marie, we got you here. Do you, man? You've been with us a long time and done a lot of shows with us and stuff. And I don't know. Do you have a favorite Spencer moment or favorite,
I have a lot of them because I think Spencer is sort of like the glue of anything that holds together. I hope I don't. I'm a very emotional person, so
Me too, Anne-Marie. Me too. You're not the only one. It's okay.
I don't want to cry. No, but you are the glue, and you settle things down when people get mad at each other, and you pull things together when they need to be pulled together, and you are that voice of reason, and you're also pretty good at going, all right, that's enough, let's move on. And you've been such a great part of everything around that is it's gonna be sad not to see you till the mornings.
Anne-Marie, I was going through the archives last night, as one does when they're feeling sentimental, and I was like, damn, Anne-Marie. I mean, you've been, coming on Benzinga since before I was at Benzinga. And you were actually on one of my very first shows. You came on, and actually, I believe one of the very first things I did at Benzinga, I used to help do one of the newsletters, and I was given a few people to call or email, or both maybe. The newsletter of the day was about, I think it was about Jim Cramer and who he is. And I think you were one of the first people that I emailed. Be like, hey, do you have a quote I could use about Jim Cramer for this newsletter thing about who he is and whatever? but I feel like you were definitely one of the first people that I ever emailed here at Benzinga. So Anne-Marie, I've loved talking to you more than most over the last 7 years. you've heard me reference it before, but when we had you on the show in April 2020 and the world was ending, and you were that voice.
Yeah,
of reason,
I want to throw a comment in on that because
Yeah.
Spencer, we started the At the Close show, and the markets were just absolutely haywire. And one thing that we did, I mean, we did talk about the pandemic beforehand and stuff, but it's just like to interpret the market action. The market was very orderly. I mean, that was the thing that that kept me confident that was going on. That buy the dip, but you came on and in the time of in time of need for people, and you were there, and we kind of just like we chuckle now and talk about it. And I think that's one thing with you're a trader, investor, or just a human being, man. There's going to be rough. There's going to be bad times and stuff. But if you could take it with like a calm approach and like, hey, yeah, well, I got stopped out. Maybe I'll try it again. So that was a classic moment, and hopefully we'll never go through a period like that again. Yeah. But I want to thank you. We'll continue to have you on your show. You were one person I wanted to make sure we got in there to say adios to Spencer. So
thank you.
Thanks a lot for taking time out.
It was my pleasure. You have been a joy, and I look forward to seeing the next steps for you.
Oh man, Anne Marie, you're gonna make me cry. Oh man,
that's all right. I've got a cover right here. I really do.
Oh man, Anne Marie, thank you so much.
Welcome.
All
See you guys soon.
All right, man. I'm dangerously close right now to the line.
Okay, yeah,
I'm flirting with the line a little bit right now.
Okay.
I'm like walking up to. I'm approaching the line as we speak.
All right, so let's go back to the markets. Where's Bree or Bry or what's his name? Where did he go? Is he taking another break?
Yes.
Oh man. Okay.
You act. Wait, hold on. Our stream deck is not even working, so I can't control the camera from here. But Aaron Bree is currently not next to me. I don't know how to prove that, but you have to take my word for it.
All
so
right,
it's just me, Joel. It's just me and you.
Yeah, going
down with the ship.
Man, we're battling. I mean, you know what? This is people say, well, hey, this is just a light volume rally. Coming off the low. I tell you what's really important right now. I mean, we're at 41.28.5, right? The intraday high is 41.42 1/4, right? And that just happens to line up with mid-range on the session. So I think the bears are still firmly in control here. But I think you bust into that over that 41.42 1/4.
Yeah.
Hold that for a bracket, 15-minute bracket, and I can't say we're going to go green on the session, but you just gotta. I don't know. It's just like to buy the dippers. I mean, we missed the low by 25 handles, so who knows? We still got a lot of time left in the session, but I don't know. It's a creeper rally. It's hard to be long because you just wait for that shoe to drop again. But right now we're coming up. I didn't catch the 1 o'clock turn because we were talking to Anne Marie. But let me go down to my hourly here.
Rohan, what are you doing over there, man, with the camera? He's doing some weird things. Jamie A. Actually, I think you have a very. Oh, sorry, it was not Rohan who did that. I don't know who's got the controls there, but whoever it was, Rohan, I apologize. It wasn't you. Jamie A. has a good comment. Maybe I can get Bree to change the title of today's show. Oh, it was Aaron Thomas. He's the crazy person. I've been thinking a lot about. Obviously, it's about the last few years. And one thing that I think I may have mentioned this a few weeks ago, but like when I joined Benzinga, it really took me a while before I really felt like I got my groove. Like it probably took me like a year before I really felt like I kind of like belonged here. And I remember having a conversation with like my parents pretty early on, and I was like, look, I like this job is cool. Like I like doing the show. That's fun. I like doing the articles or whatever. But like I will never be one of those people that just like loves the markets every day. I'm just not going to be that way. And that's fine. And these people love it, and that's cool. And that's just not really me. And I remember saying that happened in like November 2015. And so I was just content to, ride out, hang out here for a year or two and see what happened. And then a funny thing happened along the way. I just kind of stopped paying attention to how I felt, and one day I looked around and I was like, damn, I think I actually like this stuff. I can't believe it, but I actually like this stuff. And then I just more and more and more. And because I'm like, if you're watching Pre-Market Prep this morning, you heard Jason Shubnell, or Shub, said he always wanted to do sports. I was the same way. I always wanted to do sports. And the markets was like this thing that like was there, and I guess it was like kind of cool, but like kind of boring in a lot of ways. And I just didn't really care about it. And then I don't know, over the course of, the fall of 2015, 2016, I woke up one day and I was like, shit, like I actually like this stuff. This is pretty cool. How can I learn more? And that began my great adventure, my great romance that I still have to this day. And that's in part to people like Joel, who, I'm very spoiled, obviously, to have Joel and Dennis in my ear for an hour a day, every single day. Seeing them up close and how they do things. And that certainly was a huge contributing factor in me, changing my tune and deciding, I actually do I do like the stock market. Stocks are fun. Investing is fun. Trading is cool, right?
I just to echo that, I mean, I think one big thing that we have in common, not so much with Dennis because he just likes hockey, but sports, right? I mean, we follow sports, and I think everyone knows I'm a fiercely competitive person. Sorry to turn my phone off.
Is that your buddy Ira?
We enjoyed talking to sports together. That was a big thing, but competitive. The market is very, very competitive, and it encompasses a lot of things. I mean, we've been through a lot. I mean, we went to a couple presidential elections. We've done a couple different things, and the markets encompass more than just money going up and down. It's a reflection of politics, of the mood of of America, a lot of things that are going on. You just happen to be on the during hopefully will be the most turbulent period in the history of the United States. So even though it could get more turbulent, but I mean, I think that's one thing, that the markets are competitive, and you're a competitive person. So I think that's why you'll succeed, in whatever endeavors you do.
Thank you. And I'm as dumbfounded as anyone else. If you had told like 23-year-old me that I would like be caring about the S&P 500 futures, he would have said, what the hell is the S&P 500 futures? But I've said this before, one of the things I love most about investing in the markets is that everyone can find their own way. And with me, it just happened to be, I discovered ETFs and I fell in love with them, and I still am in love with them to this day, and I will always be in love with them. And that sort of became my passion within the broader scope of the markets. And but everyone can find their own way, whether it's technicals, whether it's whatever, Forex, crypto, it doesn't matter. We all have our own things, and that kind of became my thing. And it was in part just being exposed to this stuff every single day. So I'm going to definitely miss just like the thing I just told Gene, just like being there with you guys every morning is going to be
it's always good to take breaks too. You can, the markets are going to be there, right? And it's always good. I know you take a few vacations here and there and stuff, but it's always good. It's always good to step away. So
all right, Bree's here.
Okay, Bree.
Yeah. Bro, Bree. Okay, can we bring Bree on?
Yeah, can we go back to Wide?
Can we go back to Wide? Director? Do we have a director on the show? There we go.
There we go.
All right.
Darla, did you end up getting into any earnings trades yesterday? I know you were talking about CrowdStrike and Lulu.
Oh yeah, Darla mentioned Lulu. That's right. Anyway, thank you, Master of Stonks. I really do appreciate that. I've just tried to help. I've been just trying to learn along with you guys, right? I don't know everything. I don't know anything. I feel like every day I learn something new about the market. So, I'm just trying to help and preach. I hope responsibility, diversification, long-term time horizons, and the occasional YOLO, because what's life without a YOLO?
I'll tell you what. Speaking of YOLO,
yeah,
I think, and I said this before. I think was talking about this yesterday on the show, that I plan on buying some puts on Tesla into its next earnings, because I talked about why China's been shut down. Yep. People have been buying cars there. Obviously people aren't buying a lot of cars. I mean, they're laying off 10% for a reason. I think that's like a once in a lifetime YOLO opportunity. Like, I think.
Huh? To buy Tesla now?
No. To buy Tesla puts before its next earnings. I think it could be like really bad. The stock drops like 20% in a day. I won't say a once in a lifetime investment opportunity. I'll say a once in a lifetime YOLO opportunity.
All right.
But I also anticipate, like, I think a lot to be trying to do that. So I wouldn't be surprised if it starts trading down into the week prior, into the few days before. But
real fast, I brought this up on the pre-market prep, and I'll do it again. If you want to stay in touch with me, I mean, my Twitter handle is not going away. I'm still going to be at SJ Israel. If some people have even connected with me on LinkedIn, that's cool too. You can just find me on LinkedIn. And
his cell phone number is 248.
That's not my phone number, actually. If you want to email me, this is my Benzinga email. You have until probably Monday, I'm assuming, to email me here. And Dustin Tesla cutting me off at 5. All right, maybe
you're gonna be in the weekly unwind and just get booted for not being a.
If you want to Venmo me, there's my Venmo address, everybody. But I don't. Please don't do that. Zunaid. Wait, Zunaid, do you have my number? You should have my number. You can go. Again, I won't be a stranger. You guys can call me. And I'd love to be an occasional guest. I want to come back as like some like battle weary. Like, I just spent like a month, doing due diligence on this South American mining operation, and it's crazy down there. I want to tell you about it, but maybe not. We'll see.
We have any? I mean, I know it's midday, but do we have a little news? Something going on? I don't have a pro up. We just
you're catching me off guard here.
That light volume rally just boom! You lost your hourly close there at 41.23, and we're dropping pretty good. I don't know if there's anything.
We have some Putin comments. Yeah,
wait, Putin's still alive.
We have some Putin comments here.
I thought he was. They were saying he was done like last week.
I don't know. That's what they were saying. I don't know. I don't know if that's it. I don't see any.
What did he say? He might add. It's this is a news move.
There's no way we're getting a big market move off.
Well, remember what happened on Tuesday, Joel? You and I both forgot it was the end of the month. So, but it's not obviously the end of the month today.
This isn't the end of the month.
No.
We're pretty much at lows of the day across the board. I mean, the Qs still have a little bit to fall from their about 0.3% down to the Qs low of, let's see.
Yeah, that's it. But there's nothing. I mean, he says we guarantee safety of grain from ports. Says there doesn't. So that's not really bearish. No, just some jockeying. Little tip. That nothing yet, unless we'll see some Fed head said something. We need to go 0.75 of a point interbank meeting or something like that. But pretty good fall there. A little creeper rally, and then pulled the rug on it. How long are we supposed to? What are we going on till 1:30 here? Do you guys keep on longer than that?
Joel. I have no idea. Aaron? What's the plan?
The plan is. Well, you haven't talked to Tony Benson, have you?
Shit, no.
Okay, that's actually
damn
a good
it.
because
crap.
I
knew I forgot something to do today.
No, it's okay, dude. There's always next week.
I'll give Tony a call.
Make up for it next week.
Give Tony a call. Oh gosh. Sorry, Tony.
What we should do.
All right. Well, I think I'm out of. Unless you want to do a few tickers here, I think I'm out of my bag.
Well, Joel, let's. Oh, hey, Zunate. Joel, let's save him for the At the Close show.
Oh yeah, you still got that.
Yeah, we still have a half hour.
You know who I tried to get on to say goodbye to you, and he's not responding.
No.
You know who I really wanted to say goodbye to you.
Do you actually want me to guess?
Yeah, I want you to guess. One of our more colorful.
Fari. Fari.
Yeah. I wish I would have given him some more heads up.
Wait, was that it?
That was it. Yeah, I tried to. You'd be sorry if you don't listen to Fari. I tried to track him down. So if he doesn't, if he pop, I'll stay there. I'm gonna hop off. You guys take. I'm gonna go off camera here.
Yeah.
So if he hops on, I'll hop on.
Okay. Fair.
If not, I'm gonna take a little break here.
All right, Joel. I'll catch you in a couple hours.
At close. Okay.
Alrighty. All right. Okay. Man, and Easy Mike is just like driving the point home here. How like. I love all of our viewers and listeners, but some people have legitimately been with us for watching me here for years and years, and some people have been watching us for like 5 or 6, 7 years and more on this show, and I try never to take that for granted. I hope. Easy Mike, Zunaid.
I remember our first day together 7 years ago, Spencer.
No, you don't. No, you do not. Zunaid, I'll have you know that since we last spoke at 9:30 this morning or whatever time that was, I haven't had an ounce of liquid.
I have chugged. I'm on my third one. So
Spencer, I'm upset. I just noticed something. I wore this shirt today specifically because I wanted to match, and you usually wear this shirt.
I do wear this shirt on Fridays. You're right.
Fridays.
You're right.
And I was like, it's Spencer's last day.
You're right.
I want to match with him, and
it's funny. No, I thought about wearing that, and then I decided not to.
Wait, that was an important one. Hold on. This is an important question.
What, is Brewster AB single?
I don't know, man.
You don't know. I mean, just show her the screenshot of you making that money on Tesla, and that's it. It's a wrap.
It's true. It was a good day. It was a good day, Zunaid.
It was a good day.
Made
that's
some
awesome,
dough.
Dude. You bought it for $1.50 and sold it at 15. I mean, that's just. And then
no.
I
bought it for $1.88 and I sold it at 22. I sold one of them for 22.
And then 22 I saw.
2,200. But it probably average between the two is probably closer to 15. Hey, we'll take it. We'll take it.
Whatever.
We'll take it. We'll take a 10xer overnight.
Yeah, I think so.
See the power of options, Spencer?
I've never argued against it. Zunaid, I'm very much looking forward to watching you. I'll be watching you on Monday, man. I'm very much.
I feel like you should critique me. Be like, hey, man, here's where you suck. Here's where I'm better than you.
All right, done, man. Done. Zunaid's going to be taking over the future show with Ninja Trader and occasionally hop in Benzinga Live as well. And very much, looking forward. Thank you for the kind words earlier, Zunaid. I do appreciate that.
The question is, you're going to YOLO anything with 2.5 hours left? Because I'm in a YOLO.
Come on,
an AMD short right now at 106.57.
I just had a winner yesterday. Do you want me to do it? I can't do it again.
That's what we do.
2 days in a row.
What do you mean?
You guys must have a hangover. You're all drinking a lot of water today. No, this is actually I'm drinking water for preventative hangovers.
Actually, I'm a little bit thirsty. I'm not gonna lie. I should probably have some water. Zunaid, I showed our conversation yesterday to Ariel, my fiance, and she said, "See, I'm not the only person that tells you to drink."
Wait, the water one?
The water thing, because she's always out on me to be drinking more water.
You have to, bro. There's no. By the way, there's no way you got green tea instead of water last night or yesterday.
Yeah, there is way. What do you mean?
I looked at that and I was like, "What is he?"
But you bought a water and it came with green tea.
No, I bought green tea.
Oh, no, it came with water in it.
No, I just bought it. I bought a bottle of green tea.
We had a conversation about drinking more water.
There's water in green tea.
That's what I thought. There's water in the tea.
There's more water than anything else in green tea.
Yeah.
The man had water with 45 grams of sugar.
Oh, yeah. It was like sweetened green tea.
45 G's. It's good, man.
That's not good.
All right, whatever.
It's only good if it's in your bank account.
That's right. Pickle Jim is onto something. That's the reason I'm not crying is because I don't have any liquid. I don't have any fluid inside me right now. It's not. There's nothing in there. Just
Mitch was supposed to crash with me. I don't know why he left me hanging.
Should we talk some sports?
I did have I had something to say to you about sports, Aaron, but I forget what it was.
My roommate Jack and I were watching the Cardinals game last night, and like every single play, we would say something, and then the announcers would say it the next. Like what's his name? Bader got on base, and I was like, I wonder if he's gonna run here. He's actually like leading the league in steals, and my roommate was like, yeah, and Tommy Edmonds right behind him. We have like two of the top guys. Then verbatim, that was the conversation they had. We were like, we could freaking do this.
You could do this.
Zunaid knows. I mean, he's a sports announcer.
I thought about that. Used to be a dream job of mine once upon a time. Actually, when I got to college, that was one of the things I wanted to do. I thought with my life was be a sports announcer. I have one of my very, very close friends who was a college roommate is the play-by-play man for the AAA team for the Marlins, and he's gonna be getting to the show here probably in a couple of years, and that was his dream, and I realized that I don't actually care enough about it to want to do that and compete with him. But it's a very hard thing. I did go to sport. This is going to sound so nerdy. I went to sports broadcasting camp when I was like 12.
Oh God!
Oh wow!
I wonder what everyone at that camp is doing now.
Well, they're not on Benzinga, I'll tell you that.
I wonder how many of them are actually sports broadcasters. I went to school with a bunch. I mean,
AB, I want you to take a YOLO with me, man.
Dude, I can't because I can't close it today, and then I don't want to hold it over the weekend. I'd rather just sit on this cash. I'm going to pull out. You know what? I'll do it right now because I think Robinhood will let me transfer some money out. I went up like $3,000 today. I'm gonna transfer $750 to my bank account right now.
Okay,
and
so
then are you gonna open up another brokerage or no?
No. I'm just gonna use that.
So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to Benzinga Pro. I'm going to look at the stock that's up the most from the open based on my...
Oh, was it about basketball? They're talking about the Warriors.
Yeah, the Warriors game last night. That was
how about this? So Rafael Nadal just won in the semifinals today. He's going to another finals of the French Open.
Yeah.
There might not be another like sports athlete that is as dominant at like one tournament, one place as Nadal is at the French Open at Roland Garros or whatever.
That's the clay one, right?
Yeah, he's won like 12 of his like 22 Grand Slam titles at the French Open. He has a sponsorship from Richard Mille, which is a Swiss watchmaker. A Richard Mille, you said? A Richard Mille. Guess how much the watch is worth that he's wearing on his wrist while he's playing tennis out there and beating
$20,000.
No.
$111,000.
He's beating these like 22-year-old kids while he's like 37, just wearing this watch on his wrist.
What's the answer?
You got to go higher. Go higher.
I got to go higher too?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
$250,000.
Higher.
Higher. $1 million?
$1 million?
$2 million?
$1 million? $2 million?
I said $2 million.
All right, wait here. I'll show my screen.
This man is wearing a retirement account on his watch.
Tiny Pie said 2.4 million. What the hell?
Shit.
What a weirdo.
Does he want to?
Wait, no, it's not weird at all. I was doing some math on it earlier. Hold on, I'm not gonna like not tell you guys. I'm just sharing my screen. It's taking a minute.
While you do that, I'm gonna look to see what the retirement income should be.
My computer.
Wait, can I actually use this moment in all seriousness just to? And I'm gonna get on the soapbox for a second. Oh, there it is. How much is the watch?
That's insane.
$2.52 million.
The Richard Mille Rafael Nadal RM 2704. I was doing some calculations. This is more than 6 times the average house sold price in the United States, and that's based off the last quarter's numbers, where the average home price was $411,000, the most expensive it's ever been in the U.S.
Yes, but does Rafael Nadal trade options? Is the question.
Oh, no, I would hope so. I would hope so.
Yeah. No, I mean, in all seriousness, because I think we're wrapping up here in a few minutes. I just and I know I have a half hour on later with Joe, but I just want to say, like, the one thing that I hope to impart is, if you don't have a retirement account, please get one. Like, if you don't have a Roth IRA open, please open one. Please do that. Seriously, do that before you trade, okay? Trading is like running. Roth IRA is like crawling, okay? You have to crawl before you run, all right? So please, everyone, fund your retirement accounts. Do the long-term stuff. Let compounding work in your favor. Do the 401k if you have it. Do the pension if you have it. That's all I have to say. Retirement accounts first. Trading second. Retirement accounts first. 529 plans, if you have kids, all that good stuff. Do the tax advantage accounts, then have some fun with the little bit of options, a little bit of futures if you want. But do the retirement accounts always. Please never forget that, and that's what I hope everyone learns. If you
We're coming down a little bit here on the SPY. I'm hoping we test the 410s, but yes, definitely get a Roth IRA. and then you can do what AB and I do.
Dude, there are people at Benzinga that I've been like hounding them about this for months, that they don't have a Roth IRA, and every time
you want to know an arrogant fact?
Every time I see, yeah, what's up?
Well, go ahead, finish. I interrupted.
Well, every time I see her, I'm like, did you do that?
Who?
I'm not gonna put her on blast.
Yeah, he's not gonna rat him out.
Someone that doesn't have a retirement account.
Yeah, I'm
not.
Wait,
they don't have an individual Roth. Or
do they at least have a 401k within the company?
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
No, they don't. I don't think this person has either of those things set up. And every time I see her, I give her this look.
Well, you just gave away. Okay.
She knows. She knows. I didn't give it away.
Well, you gave away. You narrowed that down pretty easily.
No, I didn't.
You eliminated okay.
What? I don't. Okay. No, I didn't.
Nothing.
Wait, Zune, what were you gonna say?
So my arrogant fun fact is that I had a Roth, but I no longer do. So I do not have a retirement savings because I'm arrogant enough to believe that I will beat the market.
Oh gosh.
I know. But I am. My goal is that by the end of the year, I can go ahead and start once again. That's the goal. But I agree 100%.
Yeah. There's no reason not. There's no reason not to do both, right? Like have some fun but also like do the long term thing. And the best.
It's definitely more stressful. Like when the market's going up and up and up, and I'm missing trades and I'm losing money. I'm like, damn, my Roth would have been able to offset some of these. You know what I mean? So I 100% agree. You got to have both vehicles.
You know what? Think of the Roth as a hedge against yourself. Right, it's a hedge against yourself.
Called paying yourself what first?
No, it's a hedge. It's a hedge against.
Isn't that what the SEC said? Am I wrong? I had never heard that before.
Are you talking about insider trading?
Yeah,
I insider trade myself.
He's talking. Okay, yeah, he's talking about the SEC's quiz thing that was a little bit pedantic and.
No, but what had you heard that phrase before? I had not.
Yeah, I have.
Okay.
But no, it's a hedge against your own. Your own future volatility, right? Just having the money there, and you don't even have to look at it. You just got it.
I'm about to check my the work.
Automatic, man. Automatic contributions. I think what's the max? $6,000 a year is the max.
$6,000 per year, and if you can also up until the next tax year. So up until April 15th of 2023. You can contribute to 2022.
Fun fact about Spencer: I always do my Roth IRA on April 12th for the prior year.
I would say for the vast majority of Americans, though, most don't have $6,000 a year to put aside. So that's why
that's just the max, though.
That's why. No. I know. Do whatever you can, but I'm saying that's why. If you can do an automatic contribution to your 401k through your job, it's oftentimes easier because then you can just set it at 5%, 10%, whatever.
Yes.
What you should do is max out whatever the percentage that the company will match you at.
Free money.
And that's the best way to do it. But speaking of most Americans not having $6,000 a year to put in their individual Roth, did you guys see the stat that was the other day that was saying that the majority of millennials that make over $250,000 a year live paycheck to paycheck?
I have opinions about
this. Because of where they live.
Well, it depends on. They must all have be driving Teslas that they bought at some crazy. They're paying $1,200 a month for their car or something. I don't know how that's possible. If I was making $250 a year, I would have to spend so much money to pay paycheck to paycheck.
But look at where you live, though, right? The folks that make $250, they may live out in SF and whatnot, where their cost of living is 2x yours, 2x mine.
No, but it wasn't. It was. I would have to look into the survey more. I would have to look into the survey more. You're right. You're right that probably a majority or at least a big portion of these respondents are in New York and San Francisco and stuff. I would imagine so. But even if say someone lived in Detroit, St. Louis or whatever, I'm sure there are still people that are making that much that are bad with their finances and live paycheck to paycheck.
The article that you're referring to was a survey. Surveys are always bunk, first of all, so ignore surveys. But it was a survey.
Not all. Some surveys can be done well.
It was a survey, and the survey basically asked how these people spend their money, and the people that responded said, yeah, we max out our 401k, we max out our Roth IRA, and then after we do that, and after our expenses, there's nothing left. And that is not living paycheck to paycheck.
Is such a different angle, AB. I can't believe you left that information.
Wait. Say that again.
The people that
he's spaced out again. He slacked me, by the way. The reason he knows that answer from what I asked is he slacked me.
Because
like,
I follow up. I get the answers that I need.
The people in that survey, the living paycheck to paycheck part of it, that was after their retirement contributions. So they were already
like maxing out. They're putting up like they're okay.
And then there was nothing left after the contributions and after the expenses.
Because if you make 200,
yeah,
30, 40 foot.
That's not living paycheck to paycheck.
No, because you have a big nest egg to lean on. But with that said, it's still if it's okay, you have all these bills coming in, you have your contributions to make. You're reliant on that next paycheck coming in. I don't really know. We'll figure it out.
Whatever. Anyway, invest. Always, and that's my parting advice. Are we doing the
trivia?
No, not trivia.
No, we're not. The VCon part 2.
The VCon thing?
Nope,
we're not.
I don't think so.
Okay.
What's a bubble? The ghost?
What is a bubble?
Rent?
Here's look, before we get off the topic of Roth IRA, I'm a hypocrite, but here's what I tell my friends to do. Every month, right? If you can afford it, of course, I totally understand there are different things out there. Every month, you just automatically put in 500, right? So I use E-Trade. So it's like set it up on E-Trade where every month you get 500 and automatically.
You have 500 a month to put aside?
Hey, don't judge. No judgment here.
That's a lot.
Hey, Zune, don't let him bully you.
I never said me. I said it depends on whatever. Look, my point is you can set it up to where automatically E-Trade or any broker can go ahead and have a certain amount in, and then you can buy the SPY. And then just have it do that, and then all the dividends that you get, just have that reinvested. That's why it's like an automatic.
I know why you said 500 now, because if you do that,
6,000 divided by 12.
Yeah.
There you go, AB. High five, buddy. You catching
up.
Put them glasses on. There you go.
All right.
But yeah, that's the reason.
I got a really weird option on I logged in my Bank of America app today, and I was trying to figure out what this meant.
Oh boy.
I might need to talk to someone that's in banking to understand this better.
Read it out.
I'm getting there. It doesn't my Face IDs doesn't recognize me when I put the glasses on.
It's funny.
Oh man.
Wait, now it's not.
Oh wait, didn't I say I was going to go through my list of resources that I use to look at things?
You did, but let me get through this real quick.
I can do that. I can do that right now.
You should also post that on Twitter via Google Doc.
Actually, I'll just do a Twitter thread. Yeah. That's a better idea.
There you go. Do a Twitter thread, and if you really want,
I've never done a Twitter thread before. I don't think.
Spencer, they're wonderful, man. I'm gonna start doing them more.
They're wonderful.
How do you like doing the newsletter, AB?
How do I like my newsletter?
How do you like doing them?
I enjoy it because it gets me it gets me
out of bed.
Yeah, well,
that's what I was thinking, because I'm like, if I did because I want to do a newsletter, but the main reason is so that I can get my lazy self out of bed at 7:30 or whatever.
Well, the whole reason I started doing it was because Luke was talking about, I really want to do a cooler, fun, morning brew-esque type style newsletter, and he's like, I'm trying to figure out who the best person to be would do it, and then he looked at me and was like, I think you could do it, but you don't get up early enough. And then in my head, I was like, you know what, Luke? F you. I can do it. I'm gonna do it.
That's exactly what he wanted you to do. He wanted you to be
he was playing chess. But no, what I was gonna say is I like it because it gets me out of bed. It gets me up to date with what I find, kind of the biggest news headlines of the day, and then that's how I get my day started. And now I feel up to date. I don't need to.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know. This thing is not popping up now.
What time are you waking up as you're looking at your bank telling you you're bankrupt?
Oh, well, it depends. It doesn't go out as early as it should. That's the first thing. Okay, so anyway, earlier it was saying we can pay off your essentially credit card debt now. We'll give you a 0% interest loan until December 2023. And I was trying to read into it, but I didn't really. Oh, I might took a screenshot of it. I did. All right, take advantage of a low rate. It says promo 0% until December 2023. APR after promo ends.
Get out of here.
17.74%
variable
APR. But my question was,
great.
If I used it to pay off all the debt and I paid it off before the interest rates kicked in, then I'd be fine, right?
Yeah, but
that's what I do.
But
then it'd be free money.
But they're banking on you not doing that.
So what I do is I have 0% APRs, like the one that offer that you were just talking about, and you just pay it off
Right.
Before
that's
December.
Yes.
Well,
that's the caveat.
And then they can never get me with that. You can never get me with that 17% as long as it's paid off before that December 23.
Yes.
I'm gonna do it then. Then I'm gonna do it. Then I'll have no interest on my credit card.
And here's what I do. Right on my calendar, I literally have 2 weeks before the payment is due. That when that APR kicks in, I have calendar reminders that say, pay this shit off, pay this shit off, pay this shit off, pay this shit off.
All right. Yeah. I mean,
as a reminder. So no, I 100% would do that, AB.
So they're just banking on me carrying over a balance past that December 23 date.
Yes.
All right.
But here's the thing: you have to make sure you at least make the minimum payment every single month till that APR kicks in.
Oh, got to read the fine print.
So, like, for example, if you have, I don't know, let's just say easy math, $1,000 that you're rolling over, just make sure you pay $50, $75 every single time. Or else then you get tacked on with a late fee or whatever. So you have to make sure of that as well. It's not like you don't have to pay anything. You just have to make the minimum payment till that big APR kicks in. And then if anyone has credit card debt, you can also do a balance transfer and use it that way. But that's
what this is. It's a balance transfer offer.
Oh, so you mentioned credit card debt. I don't know if you were joking or not, but if you actually do have some.
Wait, who is the offer from? Sorry,
Bank of America. It was on my app. That's where I have my.
They want your money.
But why? Okay, so I have my credit card on there, my checking account on there, and now they're offering to do this balance transfer.
Right.
All right.
So here's why. They're going to charge you a fee to do the balance transfer. So if you owe $1,000, they'll say, "Hey, we want 3%. Pay us $30. We'll do a balance transfer on the next credit card." And then you make the minimum payments, and they're hoping that you screw up again.
Yep.
But typically, banks don't want to do a balance transfer for their own bank. It doesn't make sense. But like Chase will take on the debt for Bank of America and charge you 3%.
Also, they want to reinvest your cash that you give them. So, the more cash you give them, the more cash they have to reinvest.
So he's not giving any cash.
Because I'm talking about a balance. Because I'm talking about this balance transfer. Do you think it's still a smart thing to do?
Absolutely, because the interest you're going to pay by carrying debt every single month will be way more than the 3% balance transfer you'll pay up front and the interest you'll save every single time.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Again, what do you need?
Can I transfer my other credit cards over to Bank of America balance transfer too?
That's what I'm saying. Whatever your biggest one is what I would try to transfer.
Read the fine. Wait, just read the fine print on because there may be limits on what you can and can't do. Please.
You can't be like, oh, hey, here are 3 credit cards. Can I just give them all to you as debt, please?
Yeah. No. Don't. Yeah. Please read the fine print.
But also have your questions lined up. Talk to the rep. Make sure the call is monitored and recorded for quality.
Can you come on the call with me as a representative?
I'm happy to be on 3-way if you're actually.
Okay.
So what time are you gonna call him? You just text
I don't know. I probably won't do it today at this point. It's Friday.
Wait. So in all seriousness, and I don't mean to end the fun, but are we done with this show today?
Do we have a show at 2?
I don't know. I've been in the blue room all morning.
No, we do not have a show at 2. So
okay, so we can wrap up and whenever we want.
Awesome.
All right.
Way to go. How much did you, if you don't mind sharing, how much did you get your decrease by? That's awesome. By the way, everyone should do this.
Wait, people still pay fees to trade?
You shut up.
What year is it? What year is it?
For options.
Shut up.
What year is it?
He's just saying that because he doesn't have Robinhood. But everyone should negotiate your option fees.
Damn.
But anyway. Spencer, it looks like you're trying to end the show. That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
No. They're in the chat.
It's fine. No,
Someone in the chat says we have a Moon or Bust show. Aaron,
we do have that at 2 o'clock. We have at 2 o'clock, I think.
Huh?
Yeah.
My calendar says.
Yes, Andres. Yeah.
Spaces.
Andres, I'll be back at 3:30. I need to put something in my system though because I haven't eaten or drank anything.
Like water.
Yeah. I also pretty urgently have to call Delta Airlines. I gotta do that before tonight at some point because I have to move a flight. I was supposed to fly out to Florida tomorrow, but that whole trip got canceled. So I have to call them pronto tanto and cancel that / get a credit or something because I've been putting it off all week and now it's the last day I have to do it, so I have to call them. And I called them. I called them last night. It was 8:30, and they said the wait time was an hour and a half.
For what?
Delta Airlines.
Dude, use the texting feature if that's easier for you. I love
no,
that.
they didn't have they didn't have it. I think they didn't.
So here.
They wouldn't. They'll give you the option we'll call you back, right? They didn't even have that
You know
option.
what's funny? Speaking of Delta, so on March 12th, 2021, I tagged Delta on Twitter because they were messing around too much.
Oh, they always respond. All the airlines will always respond.
So here's the thing. You know how my handle is made in India, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
You know what they DM'd me saying?
Hi, India.
Wait.
Oh, you can't see it.
Wait, we lost it.
What does it say?
Hold on. I'm going to try to... They said, how can I help you, Brazil?
No.
I swear
What the fuck? What the fuck, Delta?
I swear to God.
This is kind of embarrassing, but I just bought
a Delta put just now.
I just bought a Delta round trip flight yesterday. Although I bought it with points, but it's kind of embarrassing.
Look at Mr. Points guy over here.
I bought it to go to see a girl, Zune, that I met literally like 3 weekends ago.
No, I love it. Be spontaneous. Who cares?
Yeah, exactly. We were like, it's summer. We can have fun. Who cares?
That's awesome. So then you're not single.
Let's keep the show.
I am still
let's keep the show
single.
PG
I'm still
rated,
single.
please. Let's keep the
I don't.
show-
That's why I said I don't know. I
we
mean,
didn't
like,
say
if I'm
anything.
buying flights to go see this girl, but I don't
hoping to
think.
hold hands. I got it.
Yeah,
That's fine.
yeah.
AB, I'm gonna send you the screenshot of my Delta conversation.
Oh, of your swag order?
No,
Oh.
no, that you need to send me too, by the way. When AB DM'd me, he's like, "Yo, what were we talking about?" I was like, "Listen, I need you to send me my stuff. I'm elite. I host a show now.
Yeah.
Please treat me like I'm royalty."
Yeah.
Sure.
Right.
I honestly don't even have I've never ordered a piece of swag off the swag store for myself. I have like 3.
I didn't know that's what you did. I thought it was just in the closet at the office.
No, bro, it's a pain. Well, actually, that's more of a pain than ordering it online. But
Really?
we at one point we had a box just of these polos, and I would just I've probably taken like 3 or 4 of these polos over the time, and then I have like 2 t-shirts. But I do want to order one of the pieces of swag like off the actual website. Spencer, if you want to pick a few
swag.benzinga.com, everyone.
Spencer, if you want to pick out a few things before you leave.
That's what you can redeem your tacos for.
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's good thinking.
There you go. I got you. By the way, Spencer, what are you going to give as a reason for canceling your flight?
Well, I mean, there is a legitimate reason. The person I was going to visit has COVID. So.
Oh, Zunaid's son is going to miss you, Uncle Spence.
Aw, Zunaid's son. I'll miss you too.
Zunaid's
son.
What did you decide what you want to do
Put your phone
for?
away.
We're letting Spencer pick lunch today because it's his last day, and it's now almost 2 p.m. and he still hasn't picked.
Wingstop.
No. I thought we did decide this hours ago. We didn't?
Yeah, who'd you tell?
I told Randy. I did.
Oh my god.
I did. I told Shubs.
It's Shubs gone.
Wait,
Shubs
you
isn't
told
even here
Randy
anymore.
or you told Shubs?
Wait, no. I thought we decided this. Shubs said Bucharest. I was like, done. That was at like 8 a.m. Oh man,
No, we're not doing Mediterranean.
No one ordered lunch here. That's sad.
Hit the bid
Whoa,
saying
what do
he
you have
sold
against
most
Mediterranean?
of his stone. If anyone was watching earlier, and Kenny was on talking about his stone.
I did. I told someone. I could.
He's always talking about his stones.
All right, Wingstop for the old days. Yeah, that would be a.
I really
Jason in the
thought
office
Raz was going to be in the office today. I thought
That's what I
maybe
was
he'd be
gonna
like,
ask, if
"Oh,
Jason was
Spencer's
in."
last day."
Yeah.
Is he even in town or is he?
Yeah,
flying out?
yeah, he's in town. He's around.
You know what's great is at 4 o'clock, all the attention will be on you again. It's gonna be awesome. I'm excited.
Yeah. Well, you know what's funny, and like I don't like attention on me.
Oh, sure you don't.
You literally interview.
You're
an
such a
on-air
Taurus.
talent.
Are you a Taurus? You're such
No,
a Taurus.
I fell ass backwards into this whole thing. I'm dead serious. Okay, I started here as an intern on the marketing team, and then Brianna moved to San Francisco, so I had to take over her producing the show. But if you go back and listen to those early shows, I was barely on. I was on for maybe 5 minutes out of like an hour and a half show, and then like I just started doing more and more and more, and then like January 2021 rolls around, and Luke is like, Spencer, we want to do a lot more video. You're in charge. Go have fun. And I was like, what? And
now AB is gonna take over as EP.
Yeah, right, exactly.
And
so
you better. Things are about to be. Things are about to be way tighter, Zunaid. You gotta. In fact, first things first. Next Monday, clean shaven. That's the first rule. We're going Yankees. We're going Yankees on you.
This whole thing was an accident for me, really, if you think of
Well,
it.
how do you think I feel? I thought I was like the first thing Jason had me do when I was my like tester for Benzinga is I was reaching out for guests to come on him and Luke's show.
Yeah.
And the next thing I knew, like 3 months later, it's like, oh no, you're on this show every single day now. And it's like this is not what I signed up for. But I'm
hey,
here.
speaking of Luke, is he around? Is he here today?
Oh, he said he was going to come on today. Remember yesterday?
Yeah.
Or no, did he end up coming on yesterday?
No, he didn't
we
come
still
on.
have 10 minutes before Moon or Bust is.
Yeah.
Twitter
Let
Spaces.
me go see. Let me go see what Mr.
Should we go
Jacoby's
get
up
Luke?
to.
Yeah. I would say if there is one person here that has the power over me to make me cry, it's probably Luke.
The way he calls him Spency, you can just tell that you two have a good relationship.
Yeah, but Luke or maybe Brent, but probably Luke too. Luke and I spent many hours in the foxhole here.
Do you remember our first phone call?
Shit.
You don't. It's okay.
No, I
said,
honestly
hey,
I don't.
Jason and I have been talking about me working for Benzinga.
Oh yes.
But before I do say yes, how do you like working for Benzinga?
Right. That was like a year ago. That
it was like a year ago. Yeah. Yeah, it was a year ago.
Yeah, no, you're right. I do remember.
And then we were DMing back and forth, and we were like, "Hey, like, do you want to host a show?" And I was like, "I'm a pansy. I can be a guest, but I can't host a show just me solo."
Right.
But like, if you want to join me, we can shoot the shit if you want.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
And then here we are. I'm taking a show of yours. Look at that.
Look at that. Funny how things come around full circle.
AT's hooking me up with some stuff.
What do you mean? Like gear?
Yeah.
Yeah, I never got the hookup.
Terrible.
Yeah, Chris says one of his first interviews was with me. Yeah, Chris, I actually remember that one.
Wait, Chris is on Moon or Bust, right? You guys have a Twitter Spaces at 2, or is it a show?
No, Chris is not. Chris is on Roadmap.
It's Roadmap. I'm sorry. That's right. I get those two mixed up.
Yeah, Juan, Luke has been at Benzinga longer than almost everybody. He's been at Benzinga 11 years now. And Luke has been around longer than Joel. Almost as long as Jason, frankly.
I was gonna say, so is it Jason and Shubnell who's been there longer than you, or?
Yeah, the people that have been here longer than me. Ready? But so, are we counting Raznik or no?
Does
he count?
He counts, so whatever.
So Raz
Don't feel
counts.
left out. Raz.
Yeah, Raz, Joel, and Dennis have both been here longer than me. Luke been here longer than me. I didn't get there. Yeah, Bert has been here longer than me. Bert, our head developer. Brent Slava from our news desk has been here longer than me. Jason Shubnell, today is his last day as well. He's been here longer than me. Charles, if you're in Benzinga Pro and you know Charles, our squawker, he's been here longer than almost everyone. Definitely longer than me. That's 8 people. And there's probably some people on various like overseas, like our data team, our overnight data team, for example. I'm sure there's people that have been on that have been there longer than I've been here.
I didn't know Jason was leaving too. That's crazy.
Shubs, yeah.
I just tagged him on an article idea. I felt kind of bad now.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Yep. So like the list of people that have been here longer than me is like less than 10 at this point, which is wild. But I've been here 7 years for a 12-year-old company. That's to be expected.
I mean, yeah.
Right. And what I was telling the guys last week was like, look, companies have chapters, right? I actually joined Benzinga at a really weird time. It was kind of messed up because Benzinga at the time was only 5 years old as a company, and we were in transition. We had just kind of sunsetted one of our main products. It's called MarketFi, and we were kind of going all in on Benzinga Pro, but we didn't really know. We weren't really that we weren't making a lot of money, and within my first few months at Benzinga, like legitimately, I'm not kidding, like 15 people left the company in my first 2 or 3 months. Like our COO left, the whole marketing team was gone, the developers, they're all leaving. And what you realize is like companies change. I mean, companies evolve, right? And like all those people, they were part of that chapter. And then we bring on new people, and people step up, and they're part of the next chapter, right? Because in the next year, we hired, the head of we hired Nicole, who's our CEO. We hired Patrick Lane, the head of our events. We hired Neil Hamilton. We hired Neil that following year, right? So you people step up, like people like Luke stepped up, like I stepped up, Shub stepped up, right? And like people step up, and you bring on new people, and then they become the people that lead you through the next phase, right? And that's just how the nature of business goes, right? And this is like probably, I don't know what chapter we're in for Benzinga, but this is definitely a a new chapter because we got bought by Behringer last fall, and it's time for new people to probably take the lead a little bit and step up. And I was here for through the end, sort of the end of that one chapter and through another, and the next chapter will be someone new. And so
I'm okay with Enver being EP. I'm okay with that.
We hired Enver. We hired you. This is true.
Enver's like the rookie of the year.
Yeah.
Except he's not a rookie anymore. I don't know what his
I think we got to stay on for a little bit longer than 2 p.m. Luke might come on.
All right.
I just got a text from someone. I won't dox them, but I just got a text saying, did you get promoted to executive producer?
Wait.
Was listening to the show and thought I heard that.
Wait, what'd you say, Aaron?
Wait, who texted you that?
So now you're the one spacing out.
No, Aaron, you're talking in my ear with Zunaid. I couldn't hear what you said.
Oh, I didn't know Zunaid was talking because I don't have headphones on. Oh. But I got a text saying, did you get promoted to executive producer? Was listening to the show and thought I heard that. Why is that funny? Why is that funny? Why are you guys laughing? No, not yet. But like Spencer said, now's the time for people to step up. So.
Hey, listen. Wait. I want to address the comment from Happy Muhammad in the chat. If this, I hope this goes without saying, but if you are at all interested in working at Benzinga, you should really email us. We don't bite. Some of us bite, but most of us don't. All right. Email us. I'll put the email up on the screen. It's literally, it says it right there. It's cooljobs@benzinga.com. No, I did not make that email address. Jason did years ago, but it's got his fingerprints all over.
His bio.
It's got fingerprints all over it. Cooljobs@benzinga.com. Seriously, shoot us a line. Yeah. We don't bite. We respond to that email too.
That's actually how I got it. So Jason and I talked randomly because I was watching the show, and then we tested out a couple things. I was helping out with biz dev. And then I talked to Michael Murray, and I was like, look, we both know I suck at this, and I hate it. So let's find something else.
Yeah.
Because look, my knowledge, they're like, and then we've got these click-through rates and then this funnel, and I'm like, bro, you just lost me at click-through rates. Like, I'm going to go host the show. I'm out.
Yeah.
Someone said in the chat that Enver works too hard. Enver does. Well, Enver and Feehan both put in a crazy amount of hours.
Enver and Feehan are on opposite sides of the world from us, and they're up at God only knows what hours of the night, doing work for us. So we appreciate them. I appreciate everyone in the chat, everyone that's here every day. It's almost like a family here. And I'm gonna miss it. I thought about this for like a very, very long time before. It wasn't like just like a spontaneous decision for me, but I went back and forth. So this is not a decision that I made lightly, but I would definitely miss the family atmosphere here. But like I said before, new people come in, new people step up, and that's called growth, as someone put it in the chat. And that's the way it goes, right? I mean, the people that were leaders when I joined here, I mean, most of them are gone. Most of them, right? Not all, some of them are still here, right? Brent was a leader, Bert was a leader, Raz obviously. But most of those people left and new people stepped into their shoes, and that's just how it goes.
Zunaid, I'm just now looking at this.
The screenshot I sent?
I think they might be saying their name is Brazil.
No, they're not, bro. They're literally calling me Brazil because my
that's how the service providers like when they do the texting thing, they that's like a thing where they always sign their name. They always sign their name on it, and they said, how can I help? Brazil. Sure, Brazil.
Oh, so you're saying they were being funny, but not calling me Brazil, but they were saying they were Brazil because I was India.
No, I'm not saying they were being funny. I think that might just be their name, and that's
There's no way that's their name.
What do you mean?
Okay, I'm bored of this conversation. Sorry. Sorry, guys.
That's okay.
Exactly. I'm not leaving. It's not goodbye. It's see you later.
Oh, shut up.
All right. It's 2:00. No, wait. So you just spoke with the crypto boys. What's going on there?
We're waiting on Luke.
Oh, you were waiting on Luke?
Yeah.
Is that what you said? Ryan, you're not doing a show?
What? Oh.
They are doing a show.
It's on the calendar.
What time?
Wait, what time is your show at? What time is your show at, Ryan? Two right now?
Why isn't it on the calendar?
All right, dude. Chaos over here. Are you guys ready to do a show right now?
when Spencer leaves, we're gonna have to talk about this.
All right, they're waiting for us.
Isn't gonna fly anymore going forward.
They're just sitting.
We're about to run a tighter ship.
All right. I think we gotta wrap it then because they have a show.
I know. Do you guys have the redirect set and everything?
We can't be rude.
Let me check. I'm checking on the redirect right now.
Man, all right. Well, I'll go hang out with Luke off stream. Maybe he can come on after close. But thanks, Sinead, for hanging out, man.
Of course.
And
see you at 4.
So I was what? Oh,
at 4.
What's that? 4 o'clock?
Tell him maybe. Oh no.
Oh.
You know we have a weekly unwind.
Oh, the
Good
thing.
Good save.
Yeah.
It says weekly unwind jokes.
I mean, it'll end into a Spencer farewell thing, which I'm really excited
No, it
for.
won't. No, it won't. All right.
I'm gonna make sure it does. I'm like, everyone, let's say nice things about Spencer.
Let's not do that. Okay. Bye, Sinead. Okay. All right. Are we done?
I
Man?
gotta have control. Sorry.
Damn it!
We are finished. Not done. Let me just. All
right.
I'm trying to check if the redirect is set. My computer won't.
Yeah, I'll do it. All right. Smash
I'm
the like, everyone.
I'm doing it.
Please and thank you. Thank you to Joel and Sinead and Brent and Gene and Anne Marie and Jeremy and.
Guys, you don't have to say bye to Spencer now. He'll be back in a short 90 minutes at 3:30 on Benzinga for At the Close.
Bye.
Come hang out. Love you guys. I'll be back on Monday.